What's up, you guys? Good evening. Happy Tuesday. Chelsea, say what's
Whee!
up.
Yay! Happy Tuesday.
So, guys, we are live. We're 2 minutes late because Chelsea had to find her tea that she left under her bed or something. I don't know. Remember what happened?
I don't know. It was under the bed though.
What's up, Michael? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Harvinder, what's going on? Man, Chelsea, it's been like a whole week. I swear to God, like it feels like 2 days goes by, and then here we are again having another show. What's up, indie
That's
gamer?
probably because we just talk so much.
We do. We talk every freaking day. I don't think there's a day where I don't talk to Chelsea.
Definitely
Um,
not.
so it feels like every day there's a two girls podcast show. And the thing is, like, usually I call her or text her to vent too. So, and then we'll be like, that's a topic. But then there's obviously some topics that we can't make topics because, private life and things like that. So yeah. Yeah. Chels, what you been up to all week?
Um, well, I'm sick as of now with bronchitis. Lucky me.
Unacceptable.
I know.
What's up, Iron Bean Coffee? Thank you for the super chat. Chels,
And yes.
why do you have bronchitis and you're going to work tomorrow? That's my question.
Girl, please. Like my job gives a shit about my health.
Sick time, honey. Sick time. You can't get
I don't
everybody
have
sick.
that
Oh, why?
for a friggin' year. Yeah, right? I know. And then I'm only getting paid $1 more on Thanksgiving because I haven't been there a year. Stupid.
Bastards. Bastards. Not okay.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you better file a complaint about that. I'm not okay with this. Not okay with this at all.
Apparently it's part of our contract, so
Oh, all right. Well, you shouldn't have signed that. All right, so let's get the show kicked off. Uh, what's up, Iron Bean? Not cool? What's not cool? That she has to go to work sick? I know.
it's not right.
Unfortunately, she said or they said cough on the contract. See, there you go. There you go.
I should.
Don't die on us, Chelsea. Not while we're live. You wait till after the show. So I thought I fixed my alerts, but I guess my alerts aren't working still. That's really disappointing. I've been hustling and bustling to get my alerts going, and I don't know. So excited. I was like, yes, I got them fixed, and apparently they're not fixed. Sad face. All right, so Chels, make sure you go cough on that contract tomorrow morning when you go in. Indy says, how's things with you? Hope you're awesomely well. I'm doing awesomely well, Indy. How about you? Chelsea's obviously not. She's got bronchitis and she's forced to go to work. She should have came to work for me.
I know.
I tried.
Well, you're so far away. It's not even fair.
I'm not that far. You're literally like 27, maybe 35 minutes. What's up, Brian Baker? He said audio
That's too
file.
far from me. Cough in their face. That's what I should do. Or cough right on the food. They can't serve it to the
No, you
customers.
don't. You dare. You can call out.
I
It's
will.
okay. It's legal.
I know, but you know I don't like to call out.
I will if I have to, though. I have
I
a
feel
good
like
boss,
a
though. I am
loser
the
if I
boss.
call out.
I am the boss, so I get to call out to my boss. Dirty J, what's going on? What's up, everybody? All right, so
Hey.
Charles, I don't know if you thought you were gonna escape this week, but so what's one thing that not many people know about you?
Damn. I really was hoping I would escape it. Um,
If it helps any, I forgot mine.
I guess that I'd like to collect things. I'm a collector, but Alex calls me a hoarder, so I'm probably just a hoarder.
You are a hoarder. It's okay. What kind of Chelsea makes love to bunnies, Brian Bakers. She collects bunnies. That's the thing. She loves her bunnies and she collects them. She hoards them actually.
I do hoard bunnies. I think my bunny might be pregnant too.
Oh, snap. Can I have one?
I know. You can have the whole damn bunny.
Oh, yay. I'm so
You can
excited.
just take her. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
I
no, I
love
don't want a
her.
bunny, especially if it's pregnant. All right. So my thing, one thing about me, I actually had like 3 things pop up during the week, and I'm like, huh, there we go, I got it. But then what had happened was I forgot because I didn't write it down or put it in my phone. or anything along the lines of that. So I totally forgot what it was that was cool and nobody knew. So I guess I'm gonna have to go with I'm allergic to cats. I really love cats. I do. They're freaking adorable. I just want to hug them and squeeze them, especially kittens. I love kittens. And I can actually have a kitten, but once it becomes an adult, the dander, like I'm allergic to the dander in the adult cat hair. And it's really depressing, you guys. It's really depressing. So,
If it
yeah.
makes you feel any better, Alex is also allergic to animals and he suffers.
Well, I don't suffer. I just get really itchy and I can't breathe and stuff like that. Like one time,
He's just always stuffing.
my stepson got a box from his mom's house, and she had a lot of cats, and I was dying for like days. Like thought I was gonna die. Like I was coughing, sneezing, and itchy, really bad. Like I really was like, what the hell's going on? Something's wrong with me. And it turns out that there was like a bunch of his clothes inside this box that was in my bedroom that had a bunch of cat dander and dust, and and I'm allergic to dust too, so that really sucks. I'm allergic to dust, mold, cats. So yeah, I'm a walking freaking, I don't know what the hell you would call it. I guess allergen attractant.
You like to be allergic to everything?
What happened?
That's fun. I said you like to be allergic to everything? That sounds fun.
No, it's really depressing. I mean, especially the cat parts, like the mold I can deal with. Like molds is not good for anybody.
I agree.
But the dust really sucks because there's literally dust everywhere. It doesn't matter where you are.
Everywhere.
Yeah, try working at a bookstore because I did, and it was torture. Like I get even like, cardboard boxes, they have dust on them, right? And oh, it makes me break out. It's horrible. So it's like really frustrating. Nice 20-second delay before the chat showcases on the podcast stream. I mean, Mr. Care Bear, I'm using OBS. If you have something better, let me know. I can't really help that. I'm using OBS and Restream. So anyways, Chelsea.
Yes.
Chelsea. We had some topics about what we're thankful for. I think it was 5, and then it was 3, and then it was 5. And I know I'm thankful for a lot of things, but when I'm put on the spot, I can't think about them. So I want to start with you. What's the first thing that you, ma'am, are thankful for?
Excluding family and friends because I feel like that's a given. I'm seriously, seriously, seriously thankful for my school. I know I'm a teacher's pet, but really, it's such a good school, you know,
It's such a
considering I
good
have been
school
in
that you
school
were
in
just like,
years.
I think I want to quit. I'm stressed out.
Yeah, but they hype me up. That's the real thing.
It hyped you up, or you were just
Yeah,
hangry? Is
I
that
was
your problem?
probably just angry.
Yeah.
And I'm sick, so I'm emotional.
Get over it. You'll be okay. Don't be emotional. So you're grateful for school, but you want to quit when you're hangry.
Yep, basically.
All right. So that's your first one. All
That's my
right.
first one.
I'm gonna go with my first one. My family, of course. My kids are my rock and the reason I breathe. Hubby, he's family. Excuse me. Because he didn't really give up on me, even though I'm trash to him sometimes. Like, he kind of just, he's like, "Are you done being a bitch?" No, he doesn't say that. He knows
You
better.
need some food.
You know what? That would solve so many problems if he would shove a pizza in my face when I'm being a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, there you go. Give me a
Alex doesn't
taco.
really shove food in my face, but he'll be like, "Okay, so what do you want to eat?
You're
Like,
hangry right now.
are you?
All right. So my
What do you want?
kids,
Domino's?"
hubby, family. Like I have extended family. Like I don't like the word extended family. But you'd be eating a lot of pizza then. You know what, Blades? You were 110% right. Like just a chalupa or pizza or something.
Anything.
I don't care, but yeah, I do. I'm kind of a bitch sometimes. But yeah, like I have family that I don't get to see as often as I'd like. And they're really amazing. So I'm grateful for them, and I'm grateful when I do get to see them and hang out with them and things like that. So yeah, Chelsea, what's the second thing? you're grateful for?
Um, I'm thankful for not being homeless.
That is definitely something to be thankful for. And, obviously you can kind of stew in that a little bit and really be thankful for that because you have a homeless person coming over on Thanksgiving. So it's something that you
Yeah,
guys can really
his
think
story
about.
definitely is something.
What it, do, do you have like a little clip or something of a story, like your words?
Just like he's not like a druggie. Well, now he drinks, but he wasn't a druggie before, apparently. He didn't drink before. He was in the army. He came back
Oh, he's a
and he
vet?
was like, huh?
He's a homeless vet.
Yeah. And I guess he came back with like something wrong with him. And nobody would like take him back, like his wife or his family.
Sometimes it's hard. Um,
Yeah, but you don't turn your back on the people you say you care about.
I mean, yeah, I can see that, and like in your eyes, yeah, you wouldn't do that, right? But we're not all the same. We're not all created the same either. So it makes it kind of hard to picture it like because I mean there's been times where I'd be like, hey, you know what? I'm done with you. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I don't just give up on people, but like if I have to, I will. Like family, I do have family that I was just like, I'm done and I don't care. Well, they never try to make amends with me, but whatever. I mean, I'm grateful that I have a roof over my head as well and I can provide that for my kids. So that's really important. So let's see. My second thing that I'm thankful for is my friends. I don't have like many friends at all in real life other than Chelsea, you guys. I have Chelsea. She is my only friend. And then I have my sister and Xbot, but he's my significant other. So it kind of changes everything. Um, Brian, Bla- Brian Baker is so thankful to get a motherfucking day off. So
Yeah,
like I
that's
have
something to be thankful for.
absolutely. I have my sister, I have Xbot, I have Chelsea. That's it. Like I'm grateful for the many amazing people that I've met in the gaming community. And the few that I can actually say that I've become friends with. Like I really, really appreciate those people, because life is rough when you have nobody to turn to,
I
and
agree.
like I go to Chelsea anytime I'm mad. Like I haven't been mad at Chelsea, and if I'm mad at her, like I'll tell her, but like I don't really get mad at her anymore. I think when we worked together, she used to piss me the hell off. So that was always exciting. But yeah, other than that, like I have people that like I enjoy their company at work, but they're still like people I work with. So it's really hard to be like, yes, this is my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I have one friend from work, but he's another store manager, so I guess that's acceptable. Like I do consider him a friend. So Chelsea, what's the third thing you're thankful for?
Sorry, I had to mute myself because I'm dying over here.
Please die
Um,
quietly. Don't make a mess.
I know this is probably a dumb thing to be thankful for, but I'm really thankful I don't work at DeBella's anymore. And I'm so thankful at how fast I found another job and how many people gave me an opportunity after like I just rage quit my job like that. I had
My
so
mic
many
stopped
people
working. You rage quit for a good reason. Why did you rage quit?
because my health was coming after my boss and it wasn't right.
Your who?
My health was
Oh,
coming after my boss.
your
And
health.
how the hell am I supposed to work for you if I'm dead?
Sick days, my darling. You get those in the restaurant. Well, at least nowadays you do. I don't know about back then. It was what, a year ago? So yeah, you rage quit. And then
And aside from you offering me a job, my aunt offered me a job. I was so quickly to get a job from where I'm working now. It was nice. So much stress is off my shoulders.
yeah, it is nice, and then it is a stress relief when you do get a
Hmm.
job. But I want to say just don't settle for anything. Like I didn't offer you a job. I begged you to come work for me, and you
Yeah, I
refused.
know. I didn't refuse.
Brian Baker said, "Suck it up, Buttercup," And Xbot said, "What's going on, people? It's the Xbot 448." So yeah, I begged her to come work for me just because I wanted a good crew member on my team. I do have a great crew now, but Chelsea was somebody I wanted to work with, and she's just refusing. But then again, she gets sick so often that I don't even want her now. She's always sick, you guys. All right. So did you finish your third thing that you were thankful for?
Yep, my job and my boss. Yep. Even though sometimes she drives me nuts.
I am thankful for, what is it? I'm thankful that I have everything that I need in life, and I stress the need word. I have life, I have friends, family, a roof over my head, food for my kids, and that's really all I need. My wants become irrelevant when I think about that, so I think that's important because, sometimes, like, all the time, I say, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. There's so many things that I want. But at the end of the day, like, I have everything I need. I may not necessarily, have everything I want, but I'm going to live. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can live
You will
without.
survive.
I've lived without Battlefield 5, okay? I'm good. But I do have everything that I need for my family, and that's what's important. Like, we have heat, we have food. Sometimes there's not a lot of food, and, we have 4 boys in the house if you count Xbot, and they eat up everything. Like, you guys don't even know. There is so much food that we go through for having 3 boys, growing boys. So it gets really...
Yeah, they do eat a lot.
It gets really crazy. Like, the 15-year-old, he's like 6 foot something. I don't know. Xbot will tell you. And then he's like 270 something pounds. It's like, how did this happen? Stop eating. It's all the GMOs in the food these days,
Yep.
So, yeah. So, Chelsea.
I want $1 million too.
I want $1 million. And then I'm going to give all my employees a nice little goodbye gift and then start my life without working. I'm trying to remember,
Yes.
Mel, were you a part of the original group from Ready Up Live? Or was some other gaming group? Backtrack. Ready Up Live sounds really familiar, but I don't think so. Shit. Now you're making me think. Mr. Care Bear, what a cool name. We Game Here? That ring a bell? We Game Here? It was briefly. All right, Chelsea. So now you have to pick 2 more things off the top of your head that you're thankful for.
2 more? I'm thankful for coffee.
Oh my God, I love coffee.
Me too. I don't know what I would do without it.
Facts. I couldn't agree more. That's a good one, and I didn't think about it. I'm thankful for
I'm really
heat.
trying to avoid like family and friends because that's like a serious, obvious.
So cliche. I'm thankful for heat. I love heat. I hate cold. Oh my God, you guys don't even know how much I hate the cold. It hurts my hands. Like, I have corpse fingers, okay? And like, they're just ice cubes, and it hurts so bad. And Xbot is always like, don't touch me because my fingers are cold. And then I do it on purpose because I'm an asshole. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to get warm. And I want to move somewhere down south, anywhere down south, to be honest. Like, Xbot's not having it right now, but we are moving down south. And if he doesn't like it, too bad. I was just reading the chat. The girls are eating up all the food, Brian Baker. Jesus Christ.
Leave us.
No, just read Jago's comment. All right, so let's see. What's one more thing, Chelsea, that you're thankful for? Huh?
I said,
I'm thankful for too. Jago,
I guess I'm gonna go with the cliche. I'm thankful for my family and my friends.
unacceptable.
Seriously, such a good bunch of people in my circle. It's nice.
Yeah, you do. I'm one of them.
Of course. You always tell me that I'm hangry, which is nice because sometimes I need to hear it. Like you need to hear it too sometimes. And my mom, even though drives me friggin' nuts, I still love her.
Your mom will still kick someone's ass, though. Jago
Yeah, she
says
will.
North Carolina is a nice place to go. I was thinking about North Carolina. Expat's okay with that, but I want to go like south, like somewhere that's hot, like Florida or Texas or anything that's really warm. Blades, I don't
I'm
know
in
about
Florida.
this. Little humid down there, but I just want a place where it's hot all the time, pool, palm trees, stuff like that. I'm okay with it. Beautiful scenery. That's what I want.
Hmm.
Um,
I want beautiful scenery too.
all right, so then I'm gonna go with my last one's gonna be the obvious one. Video games. I love my video games. That's my escape from reality when we're really stressed out, except for every time that I start playing a game or streaming or something, someone from work calls me. But that is a nice escape because it kind of takes your mind off of the stress and BS that you're going through, you know? And I know
Yeah,
you
I
can relate,
agree.
Chels.
I do. I take a lot of anger out on video games.
Oh, indie gamer. India says it's fucking freezing here in the UK right now. That is not okay. It's not okay. We are not made for. I was not made for like the cold. I was made for a nice, warm, toasty microwave. Just pop that shit on 30 seconds. Boom. There you go. Mel's happy.
Hell no, I hate the heat.
Go to
But I was freezing
Texas. You
today.
can fry an egg on the sidewalk there, Mel. I saw it happen in real life. Blade says she likes her eggs made on the rooftop. What? Florida is where Canadians go to die. That is not nice. Is it really? Chelsea, that's one thing that me and Chelsea are like complete opposites on. She hates the heat. I love the heat.
I do. Today I
She's,
was freezing and I like begged my mom to blast the heat in the car. But
yeah.
no, I'm not. I run hot.
Usually what I do, like if I have like really deep bone chill, like you feel freezing inside. Did you just have like a kazoo or something? Was that
My
a kazoo?
chair just squeaked.
Oh, okay.
I farted.
Um,
No, just kidding.
you're not supposed to say that. You told him that you wouldn't say that. Chelsea farted,
But
everybody. Stop farting.
you and him told me to say it, so I said it.
And you said you wouldn't. All right, so what the hell was I saying? I don't remember now because you farted. She didn't fart.
We were talking about
Blade, shut up.
the
You act
heat
like you
and the
don't
cold.
fart. Get out of here. Oh, I like to take a hot, like straight burning hot shower before like I go to sleep or something. That's really comforting. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. That's nice.
All right, so now let's move on, Chelsea. What would you like to talk about? We have some interesting topics today.
Mm. You doing anything festive for the holidays this year?
What's a holiday? Okay, which holidays?
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. Since we're talking about what we're thankleful
Thanksgiving.
for, it only makes sense to go on that one right now.
Continue
All
on.
right. So, I mean, I just wanted to stay home, cook food, and eat it and relax with the kids. Um, we will be having family over. Um, and I love spending time with the family. I do. I like to have some peace and quiet and just relax and not have to worry about anything going on. You know what I'm saying? So that it kind of, it's a little crazy in that aspect because I want what I want, but then I have to remember it's not all about me, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like I'm not doing anything crazy for Thanksgiving. I'm making a turkey, two turkeys, one to share, one for me. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. I did buy two though. 39 cents, baby, per pound.
39 cents.
They're $5. I was like, hell yes. So yeah, we're just gonna be here, eating turkey and bitching in my mind. How about you? What are you doing for Thanksgiving? Like, are you doing anything festive going out? Don't tell me you're going shopping on Thanksgiving Day because I'm gonna smack you.
Oh, hell no.
There you go. That's what I want to hear.
Oh my God. Let one customer be like, oh, you have to work today? I swear, I'm gonna give them the nastiest look they have ever seen. And I give nasty looks.
Yeah.
They will know they fucked up.
And that's why you don't work for me. You will know
They will
you
know.
fucked up. All right, so you have to work Thanksgiving Day which
I do.
is poop.
Um, yeah, but when I get back, my nephews, my niece, and Jenny will be here. So I'm super pumped about that. Hopefully Michael will be here too.
Hmm.
Um,
And how is he getting there? Like, are you guys picking him up or
he doesn't have a phone, so hopefully he just
stops in?
appears here.
That's good. That's very nice. I like to hear that.
Yeah,
Um,
and with leftovers, I plan on going out afterwards and giving it to people I see out there. Hopefully, there's not too many of them, but
yeah,
they will be
really.
all eating too.
And what size turkey are you making?
It's 20 pounds.
Holy shit. What
Yeah.
about you guys in the chat? What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Are you guys like hanging out at home making turkey or are you going to visit family? I'm curious because I know a lot of people are just like, Matt, I'm staying home playing my Xbox. You know? Brian Baker said 22 pounder. Fun, fun. I love turkey. Just for me? No, I doubt that. I doubt that. Blades is lying, you guys. Blades is lying. All right,
Stop
so
lying.
um, I did have a charity stream planned for the next day, which is technically Black Friday. But unfortunately, that is going to be delayed until Tuesday, the 27th, if not the evening of the 26th. But I'm probably aiming for Tuesday, 27th, early afternoon. Do stay tuned, you guys, because I will be having an unboxing video of a care package that was sent from my friends over at Xbox. So I'm really excited. I don't know what's in the box, but it did get delayed in the shipment, unfortunately. So what we're doing is like we're gonna do like if you donate a certain amount, you'll be put in a raffle for whatever that item is at the time. There is not a D in the box. Maybe there is. I don't know. They might have stuck a letter D in there. You never know. You never know what could come in it. But the lady, I spoke with her today and she was like, well, I threw a bunch of games in there and an Xbox, and we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna do a little unboxing for that, and you guys can see what's coming for the charity stream raffles. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited. I'm excited.
Ooh, sounds fun.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's gonna be a nice, relaxing weekend. I'm gonna try to get Chelsey to come over and work on her mixer so I can help her because she doesn't understand what it's saying. Get her streaming up and running. So
Ugh,
how about Saturday?
it is so confusing.
How about
I am
Sunday?
off Saturday.
Come on down. Bring your laptop.
I should. Are you working?
No, I'm off until Thursday the 28th.
Sounds good.
What do you guys say? We get her streaming on Mixer? Yes? 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 Everybody say yes. Okay, great. Thank you.
Ooh, yay, thanks.
What other holiday topics did we have?
I think
Traditions.
traditions.
Traditions. What kind of holiday traditions do you have? Because I don't know what a tradition is anymore. But let's hear about yours.
Honestly, I was kind of hoping you would have one so I can like talk about yours, but I don't really have a family tradition because my family were the Grinches the last few years and didn't want to celebrate Christmas or even Thanksgiving. Like we didn't celebrate anything.
Mm,
We were just kind of like bums.
kind of like bums. Just kind
Yeah,
of.
hoping I could start one.
Uh,
Hopefully my nephews are supposed to be spending the night and my niece, so I'm hoping that we can like put up the Christmas tree. Don't kill me.
Blade said your family are witches. Was it your family or mine? I don't remember. I think no, it was you. It was totally you because we were talking about the Ouija boards and your mom and your sister are
Yeah,
practicing
my
witchcraft.
mom and my sister.
This is very, very bad. As far as I go, my family, they had, I don't know, like, I had a really rough childhood, to say the least. So they had, like, specific things, like, they would do, like, on Thanksgiving, they would, like, decorate the Christmas tree, and I think a lot of people do that. Me, I wanted
Yeah.
to put it up the other day, and my kids were like, no, it's too early. And I'm like, psh, whatever. But I'll be probably doing that sometime this weekend. That'll be fun. Either they help me or they don't. I don't care. It's up to them. Mr. Care Bear says Christmas tree comes out after Thanksgiving, never before, but then again, we still have Halloween decorations up. Wow, okay. Well, you know what, Mr. Care Bear, you could just smash them all into one, just one big holiday. Um,
Hell
and
yeah,
then
that'd be pretty cool.
on Thanksgiving, my family, my mom would cook and, sometimes people would come over, but like, I don't think there was anything crazy. Like me, last year I celebrated the holidays, and I just, got the kids gifts, and I don't really remember much. I have such a really bad memory. That's one thing a lot of people don't know about me. I have the worst memory in the world. Crispy Bomb, what's up? But I just want to hang out at home and play video games. Like, that's, the kids open their gifts, they get video games, they want to play their video games. They don't want to wait all day, go over people's houses and shit. We would just
I
want to
agree.
kick back and relax. Like, I want to play games, the kids want to play games. I'm not gonna be like, no, you have to sit here and spend time with me. No, you have to go see your grandmother. No, like, this is my day, this is what we're doing. So like, I guess it's becoming a tradition in our house that, like, on Thanksgiving, family comes over, and I like to be alone. Like, I don't get enough alone time where, like, when I have the opportunity, you guys, like, I want to bask in it and just not go anywhere, not do anything, not feel any type of pressure. Um, but I don't have any traditions that I know of. Like, we haven't created any in our family, per se. Um, but like, I didn't celebrate Christmas and any holidays for 3 years prior to last year. And that's because, Xbot doesn't celebrate holidays. So now it's a little weird going back. But like, I missed it. I tried that life, and I respect his decisions. It wasn't for me, so I chose to go back to do, what I wanted to do. And I really do enjoy just seeing the kids' excited face. Like, I don't get stuff for Christmas, and I'm okay with that. Like, sometimes my son's grandmother, she'll get me a gift or something. Like, I don't want anything. I just want the kids to be happy. So, I don't know. But anyways, back to traditions. I don't have any yet. I don't know. Maybe we should start one, Chels. What do you think?
That sounds good. I really just want a tradition in general. Like, it just seems like it'd make the holidays a little less gloomy.
Less gloomy? How can they be gloomy? You love the fucking holidays.
Yeah, well, this
Unacceptable,
year is
Chels.
just a tough one for me because of, Alex's sister. So,
Oh, because the kids and stuff?
yeah, but at least I'll have Jenny and the boys and Alaire coming over. So, you know,
Yeah.
they're just as much important to me as Hayden is. So,
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. Let's go over to the chat real quick. Brian Baker says, I love it. I get to kick all the Peppa Pig bullshit to the closet and make room for the tree. Mr. Carrier says, I'm skeptical on getting my son another game. He made a big deal about a $20 Steam game and then only played it one day and told us he wanted it deleted. Makes me second think what to get him for Christmas. Mr. Care Bear, I can't tell you how many times I've spent $20, $40, or $60 on a game, and I played him a couple times, and guess what? I haven't touched him again. Like, it's really bad. It's really bad. Like, that's a waste of money. But, it does happen, but obviously you want to steer towards getting him something that he's going to make use of. Blade says, same with our family, Mel. We stay to ourselves. Thanksgiving will probably be turkey in the oven and go to Disney till the shit's done.
oh my God, please send me pictures.
Chelsea,
Tag me
you're
in
funny.
all of them. I really need to learn how to Photoshop so I can put myself in those pictures.
Why don't you just go there? You
That
can't.
was what money.
How are you gonna Photoshop yourself in a photo like of Disney?
I'll
Like,
figure it out.
you can't make your own. You
I
cannot
will
make
make up
your
my
own
own
memory. You cannot. That's just not okay. Brian Baker, please send her photos so she can make her own memories. Mr. Care Bear says, if there was a death in the family during the holidays, that is not something to look forward to. No, not at all. Not at all.
I agree.
Well, that was Brian Baker. No, that was Mr. Care Bear. Brian Baker's just adding more stuff. I'm like, I can't keep up with the chat. Like, I'm tired as hell. Brian Baker says, shit, we made triple layered jello for my daughter the other day because she wanted jello so bad. The shithead only ate the whipped cream and said, I ain't eating the gel stuff.
That is
That's
so me.
That's
I
really
love it.
cute though. That's awesome. Like, you know what? It made her happy to see a jiggly jello thing and she only wanted the whipped cream. There's nothing wrong with that. And I don't know who puts whipped cream on their jello though. It's kind of
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? You put whipped cream on your jello, Chels?
Heck yeah, that stuff is good.
I mean, yes, whipped cream is good, but I don't eat jello. Okay. I like jello, but it's not something I'm going to go out of my way to get and or make. So, I don't eat jello. It's just, like I
Mel, I'm
think
gonna buy you Jello and I'm gonna put whipped cream on it and we're gonna live life. Always
okay.
set up the stream.
Are we going to eat the jello though?
Probably not.
Okay. Mr. Care Bear says, you can't make your own memories. Have you seen Frozen? Remove the magic, leave the fun. Remove the magic, leave the fun.
I feel like I've seen that before.
You
Like I feel
have.
like we've had this
Let it go.
conversation.
Let it go. You guys don't want to hear me sing anymore. Let it go. Let it go. Anyway,
I
um,
love Frozen. Judge my life.
a fuck ton of jello. She wasn't having. Did you guys eat the jello blades? That's what I need to know. Could have made jello shots out of that. Damn it. All right, Chels. So we're gonna move on. Um, let's talk about gambling. All right. Gambling is it's like everywhere, right? No matter what state you're in, at least in the United States, there's somewhere that offers scratch off tickets, or you can go to casinos. Obviously, you choose to go to those. It's not like they're on every corner. We're not in Vegas or anything.
Damn.
So, do you gamble? Do you buy lottery tickets or scratch off tickets or anything?
Um, I don't buy like no, I don't buy them. I go to the casino though.
So you don't buy scratch off tickets
No.
or lottery tickets
Occasionally.
when it's like
Like
$70 billion.
no, I really try not to because if I do I'll buy like 100 and then guess what? I'll end up with nada.
Nada.
Nothing.
That's not always true.
Zip.
That's not always true, Chels. Do you remember? All right. Well, a long time ago, my mom bought me a lottery ticket. And what happened, Chels? You were there. I won.
Didn't you win a
I
lot of money?
Not a
Well, not
lot.
a lot, but like a
Hi,
lot.
Foxy. What's up? Foxy, you know what? Tell us, hold on. We got to put a pin in this conversation. Fox, I saw you were playing Battlefield 5 last night in the middle of the night because I got out of work at like 3 something in the morning and it was up on Xbox. And I went to see if you were streaming and you weren't streaming and I was like, damn it. But anyways, um, so let me know when you do stream again or tag me in it so I can check out the game. So what were we saying? I forgot already. See, that's that bad memory kicking in.
We were
Gambling.
talking about gambling.
But what were you saying? Weren't you
I
saying
don't know.
something? I don't remember.
Mel, you were saying
Oh yeah,
something.
you're
You
right.
got me messed up.
What's up, Jesse Darby? All right, so yeah, so I did win $20,000 and I blew it real quick, guys. What's up, Tima? How are you? But I hate when people are like, I'm never gonna win. Like Chelsea is nothing against you, but you can't win if you don't play, right?
Yeah, but I will keep the money that I'm not losing from not playing.
That's true. That's true. I think
No.
I think it's a good time to tell everybody that I have a gambling problem. I really do love to do scratch offs, honestly. I do more than anything. Sorry,
I
I
mean,
had
I
a
like to
cough.
go to the casino.
Huh?
I love going to the casino.
I don't like going to the
But like,
casino.
what? Girl, have you been to Mohegan?
Yeah, girl, I have been to Mohegan plenty
It
of
is
times. And you know what? Every
beautiful.
time I leave Mohegan, I have no money and I lose it within minutes.
I'm not gonna say anything because I'm not gonna say anything because it's bad luck.
Oh,
But um
don't
I
say
love the
it.
casino. I'm just gonna say that I love it.
Hmm.
But
So,
it doesn't always benefit you. Like there's a lady I know and she like got $1 million from a really bad accident,
mm,
unfortunately. And she was at Mohegan Sun every night. She was partying, gambling, drinking, playing bingo, freaking $1,000 slots. Like this bitch was balling. And like she ended up losing way more money than she won.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
She won like $5,000 one time and $2,000 another, but
That's when you back
came up
out. You just pull your money out and you get out of there.
seriously. Like if I ever won $5,000, peace, I'm running for the door. Actually, I'm going to Seasons Buffet and then I'm running for the door.
Okay, well, go to Seasons Buffet and then run for the door. No, I like going to the casino because I like the lights, I like the atmosphere. I think it's a fun feeling, when you go there, but then it's like when you start losing money, and I only bring a specific amount of money with me. So that way, hold on, I gotta fix my hair. Um, if I lose that money, like I planned on losing that money. I don't bring, or okay, I want to say one time I did go to the ATM, $7 charge or $5 charge or $6 charge, whatever it was. It was really expensive to take $40 out, but I tried to leave my cards in the car or at home or something so that way I am not tempted to spend any more than I bring. Um, but there are, you have your casinos, but then there's the gas stations everywhere have scratch offs and lottery tickets. And I play the lottery tickets. Like we have Connecticut Lotto, which is $1 million, and probably not a lot of people play it. I still don't win that. But I do play scratch offs and I have an addiction to them. I think it's just like oh my God, the surprise, like
I
if you
could
do win.
win.
Yeah, exactly. So one time I remember, this was back when Xbot and I first met, I think first year or so. One day I went somewhere and I found a scratch off on the ground. And now I've for years picked up scratch offs off the ground and I would check them. And a lot of times there's like a couple dollar winners. One time I picked up one off the ground and it was a $120 winner. I was like, jackpot. Like, that's awesome. It sucks for whoever
Wow, that is
lost
really
it.
cool.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
That was
seriously.
awesome. So, that was pretty incredible. But I really do try to behave. Like, I haven't bought a scratch off in a month and 2 weeks, probably. A month and a half. And like it kills me every day. I go to the store and I'm like, I need a scratch off. I need a scratch off. But like, I can't tell you how much money that I just threw in the toilet. Like,
Mm-hmm.
just going to the freaking scratch off. So many, like, or like tax time. I took like $100 and just blew it on scratch offs. And yeah, about that.
Did
Didn't end
you
up.
win any good money?
No, ma'am. No. A couple times, like years ago, I used to win a lot more than I do now, like $400 here or something, here and there. But for the most part, like I'll buy $10 tickets too, and I'll lose. And like it's gotten to the point where I can't play scratch offs, and I have a couple of them sitting in the car that are already scratched. I got one $5 one in there. I'm saving it for a rainy day.
There you
Um,
go.
yeah, exactly. When I really need to scratch one, but I've literally been watching people scratch them on YouTube.
Okay, that is a serious problem.
I know. I don't understand how this even got into my like YouTube feed, and now I'm like, oh, I want to do videos of scratching off scratch offs on YouTube. And I'm just like, but like you never know. Like I watch videos on like, oh, when you should like buy more and stuff like it's such a bad habit to get into because it is very, very addicting. The feeling of winning. Even though you probably lost like $20, you won $5 back. So you're like, oh, now I really need that to do it again, that feeling. And it's
Yeah,
it's
it
really
is a
hard.
good feeling.
But it's like there's a lot of people who have less than I do, and they gamble it away and they buy tickets and scratch offs because they're just hoping for that break. They're just praying for that break, and I can totally understand. And the only reason that I haven't gone broke with scratch offs is because like Xbox will be like, "What'd you do today?" And I'll be like, "Nothing."
Nothing.
I didn't scratch off 5 scratch offs, if that's what you were wondering. But yeah, if you guys ever want to be nice, you can send me scratch offs from wherever states you're at.
I've only scratched off one thing before, and it was really weird because I had a dream the night before that my mom bought me a ticket and I won off of it. So I made her buy me a ticket and I won off of it.
You won what?
I won off of it.
You won
And
off
my
a ticket in your dream or in real life?
both.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah. I predicted it in my dream.
That's pretty interesting, Chelsea. Can you get me the winning lottery numbers?
This was years ago. I don't think I have that power anymore.
I'm gonna go to the chat real quick. Jesse Darby says gambling is more addictive than tobacco. I totally believe that. Like it's really bad. Like I can't even tell you. Like I had my one of my cars. Like the little back pockets they have in your car seat. Like the passengers in the back.
Oh, yeah,
Like I
yeah.
had one of those pockets full of just losing scratch off tickets once. And it was
No.
not Chelsea. I had a problem, but I've learned from it now when I was really broke. And it took me a while, but I mean obviously I haven't learned because I still gamble, but I'm a lot more disciplined, for lack of a better term. Brian Baker said my buddy is an online poker king. That's all he does. He makes a fuck ton of money. Can I just meet
Tell
your
him to
buddy?
teach
And
me.
exactly.
Yeah.
I did used to play online poker. I forget what it was called, Bodog poker, I think. And they like stopped Connecticut people from using it. And it was really disappointing. But I used to play poker all the time, and I made a few dollars here and there. Nothing crazy, but I love poker. Like I'll play online for money. But I'd rather play in person because, when you're playing online, I think you're behind a screen, so you have bigger balls. And you have bigger balls, so you're gonna go a little crazier, versus if you were face to face. He quit his job
Yeah, I
4 years
agree.
ago. He makes 6 figures playing poker. Damn,
What?
we're living
All
our
right.
life wrong, Chels.
Oh, you're telling me.
Let's go play some poker.
I
But
will
yeah.
try to play.
I don't have a very good poker face. I'll just start smiling over anything. I'll stub my toe and I got a big cheese.
If they even look at me funny, I'm gonna laugh. So,
Can you
but maybe
imagine?
that's our poker face, just constantly smiling. Like,
I'm
or at
just
least just
imagining
know.
this. But yeah, guys, if you know anybody who does have a gambling addiction or a problem, try to help them out with that, Like it's okay once in a while. But let them know that there is help because it is really difficult to stop, or know when to stop, I guess is a better term, Like I think that's a better
Yeah.
term. Knowing when to stop when it comes to gambling is very important.
I know
Yeah.
a lot of people who have an addiction to buying video games.
Addiction to buying video games?
Yeah, someone just
Oh,
mentioned it in the chat. Jesse?
Jesse. I mean, I don't have addiction to buying video games.
I'm just kidding. Alex, for sure. Alex, I hope you're listening to this. You need to stop buying so many damn video games.
Well, I mean, does he buy every game or is it like one here and there?
He just buys all the expensive games.
I know I have an addiction. I just overdrafted my account by Tomb Raider. Ooh, that's not good.
That is definitely not good.
There was a video I just watched a couple weeks ago. And it was like, I guess it was an older video too. This dude, his friends got him a like fake lottery ticket for his birthday. And it was a crazy video. Like he was just like thought he won $1 million, and I felt so bad for him at first. And then he turned into a straight up douchebag. Don't mind all the noise. I'm just trying to wipe my vape. I spilled juice everywhere. He was like, "Oh, F you, you're trash this, you're trash." Like, he was just dogging his friends and his wife. And he was like, "I don't even know why I married you. I hate you. I hate your
That is
guts."
not nice.
Yeah, like money makes people crazy. And he just kind of went off and they were like, "You dick, it was a joke." And then the video cuts out and I'm just like, "Oh, my heart just broke."
Wow.
Xbox said if you're going to win, you're going to win with just one lotto ticket. Yeah, but one of the 500 that you buy, Xbox. You can't
Not
just.
just the one you buy.
He has this theory that you only need one ticket. Yes, but it could be 1 in 10 that you have in your hand. Like, that's the
I
way I
agree.
see it. Like, if I buy 10, I have 10 chances. If one of them hits, that could have been the one I didn't buy if I only bought one. Cha-ching. I love my
That's
logic.
great logic, but that's how you end up broke.
Yeah, I know. I know. I live that life. All right, Chels. What would you like to talk about, doll?
Um, well, since we're talking about money, how about donations and who do they go to?
Oh, I love how you listen to me. All right, so donations and where do you think they should go to? All right, um, so people donate on this channel all the time, and it's greatly appreciated. Um, but like if you're donating like to a streamer or something, that's cool. Like that's what it's there for, I donate to streamers as well. Um, but I guess in a sense of like, let's say you're collecting donations because there's this guy. I'm gonna go into another story real quick. There's this guy. He's a veteran, and I want to start like a GoFundMe for him. And I have to get his story. And I think that he's a really nice guy. I sat down with him. I talked to him, stuff like that. But I don't have all the time in the world, and he's not always outside my job. So if I start a GoFundMe for him, like I feel that the funds that are for this homeless man, because he is a homeless veteran, he doesn't seem to have any drug addictions or whatever. Like that's not why I want to help him out. Like I feel so bad for this guy, But I feel like
Yeah,
if I do start a GoFundMe, where does that money go? Does that money go all to him? Like what's your opinion on this?
I think it should go to all to him, unless you're telling them like when you get there that I'll be taking like 5% or whatever of the total income that you get for them. But if you're sitting here saying that you're gonna give this person all the money, then you should hold right by your word and actually do it.
Mm.
Give him all the money like you said you were going to, because these people aren't giving you money expecting you to take it. They're giving it to you for this guy.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Like, do you remember that story? I don't know if you saw it. It was like, I don't know, within the past month I've seen it. I,
I
I don't
think
know how old it was. With
the New
the
Jersey guy.
maybe the lady
The
set up a GoFundMe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they took some of the money?
Yeah, they won. They took a lot of the money, actually. They took
Really?
all of it, I think, and they went on a cruise.
That's really shitty of them.
Yeah. But they are being sued. I did check up on that story because this is what made me want to talk about this topic. The lady is being sued and is being asked to give him all of the money back. So,
That's good. I mean, if you set something up for someone, like it's for them. It's not
yeah.
like you're not like, oh well, like me, I would never say, yeah, I want to find a street. Like, all right, so let's say GoFundMe, right? They take a fee from you. Obviously, I don't want that money going into my bank account because I'm sorry, if I got a bill to pay, I might be tempted to use it. And plus, I don't want the IRS thinking that's my money either. I'm not paying tax on donations or anything like that. Like, I don't know if they charge tax on donations, but I'm using that as an example. Like, I don't
Yeah.
want to be the one responsible for all that money coming in because I'm pretty sure like there is something with donations. Um, but I don't want to be responsible for that money, number one. Number two, like I'd be tempted to use it if it was going in my account. Like just, we all go through stuff. But what they did was great until they took from the man. Like if this is like if I make a GoFundMe for you, Chels, that money is yours. You know, like I have zero rights to
Yeah.
that.
I mean, that's kind of like the whole point. Like I said, unless you're saying I'm going to be taking this much of whatever for myself, like you should be doing exactly what you're saying you're going to be doing with the money.
Hmm.
It just makes you look untrustworthy.
It
Not you
does.
specifically, but you know what I mean? Like these people
No, I
who did
think you're
it,
talking
just
about
makes
me,
you look like an
Chels.
asshole.
You talking about me? You said you. No, it really does, and it's not right. And the thing is, like, I get a little discouraged because I work in New Haven and there's a lot of homeless people in New Haven, Connecticut, Some of them are homeless, some of them are drug addicts, some of them are just like last night, there was this guy who I went outside and I was vaping out there and I was minding my business. And then he was like, "Oh, well, do you have any money?" Like he told me this really, a story like
Sad
everybody
story.
does. They
Yeah.
all have their story, and he's like, "Well, I have two kids and I'm trying to get some money for, Thanksgiving and stuff." And I said, "I'm sorry. Like I honestly, I don't even bring money cash with me anymore to work. I try not to because I don't want to say no and then lie. So I'd rather not have the money." What's up, Spoon Man? Hi, crackheads.
That makes sense.
So he was like, "Oh, you don't have some change?" And I'm like, "No, I don't. I'm sorry." I was like, "You do realize that there are soup kitchens that can help you?" He's like, "Well, there's no soup kitchens open right now." I said, "I got you, but it's 2 o'clock in the morning. You're asking me for food, money for food that for Thanksgiving when you could have went to the soup kitchen today." Like I told him, like,
Earlier, yeah.
I'd
And you
love
can
to
even go
help you.
tomorrow.
Yes, exactly. Like I'm sure there's gonna be places that are gonna be having dinners and stuff like that too. So it's like I feel bad on one end, but at the other side of it, like, what are you asking me for money at 2 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, it's just kind of weird. There's I like I try to help all the people over here that are homeless because you don't really know their story unless you sit down and talk with them. But there's
Mm-hmm.
this one guy, and I swear, like, he always stands at the most busiest intersection of all time in the middle of rush hour. And, like, every time I drive by him, I have to duck because I've literally given him food, money, water. Like, I can't keep supporting him and myself. Like,
Yeah, it's hard, but I mean, the thing is, like, I don't feel like you have to duck. Just look them in the eye and say hello. It's okay to do that, and it's okay to say no. When you don't have it, like I give when I have to, like when I have the means to. I mean, like there was one time where I was at McDonald's. Yeah, crucify me because I eat at McDonald's. So I went to McDonald's and I was picking up some food and I was leaving and it was pouring, pouring rain. And this guy like stopped in front of my car and automatically I got nervous and I'm like, what the hell is he doing? He comes over to my window and he was like, "Oh, can you get me some food?" Blah blah blah. I was like, "Sure, no problem." I swung around again. I was like, "Wait here," and I went and got him some food. And like, I felt so bad, you know. But
yeah,
like, I wish I could do more, but I can only do but so much. And I'm not rich by any means. I have bills to pay. I have a family to feed. There's five of us.
yeah,
And three of the five eat everything in the house. So, like I think about all that when I do give money to people. And there's times where I've had like a ton of change in my car. Like one time this lady was like, "Oh, can I have some money for the bus?" And like I see her every day panhandling, and I told her no, and then I felt bad because I lied because I had all this change in my car. So I went and brought her like two handfuls of change, and I put it in her hands. I was like, "I don't know how much is there, but hopefully it'll help." So it's like it's difficult to know like who you're donating to because that's what you're doing. You're not just giving money to a homeless person. You're donating it to them. And they're people too. They need to be treated like people, but it's really hard to know where that money is actually going. And I think that's why a lot of people don't want to give these days, you know?
yeah, I completely agree. I try not to give out money. I prefer to give out food completely.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Like if somebody asks me for food, like I will be happy to give you food. Like if you need something, if you need anything and I got it, I got you. Like I will, but I don't like giving homeless people money because a lot of times, like, you'll have the person who will be like, no, I don't want that. Like, that's literally happened in New Haven where you'd be like, well, I have this extra donut. No, I don't want that. Or, lately.
Yep. That's happened to me before too. I mean, it was raining and I did offer him water, but that's all I had.
Chelsea, rain is not the same as water. But,
It's all I had. I was going
and
to
that's
school.
okay. And that's okay. At least you
I felt
did.
so bad. He was like, I don't want that. I'm like, but it's water.
Well,
Like,
then you
it's
get
like, but it's
nothing.
raining.
I don't know.
So,
Like, it's when when they get ungrateful, that's when I have a problem. Or like the homeless people who they need something, but then when you offer something else, they get mad at you, or if you say no, they get mad at you. It's like, well, I'm sorry. At least I acknowledge you. I say hello. I look you in the eyes. I give you that respect that a lot of people won't give you.
yeah.
And then you get mad at me and you curse me out because I don't have money for you. Like, I'm sorry, but that's when Mel gets a little bit petty and says, bite my fucking balls inside my head. I leave that in my inner voice because I don't want them to think I'm an asshole, even though they were just an asshole to me. So,
I
yeah,
fully agree.
bite my balls. But yeah, and then, like, donating for charities. I love donating to charities. I love donating to streamers. I do that all the time. Like, I do subscribe to some channels on YouTube, and that helps out the streamers. I love donating to charities. I do that a lot. Unfortunately, a lot of times, like, when people they lose somebody and they do a GoFundMe, it breaks my heart. And I donate to those to help them out, but it still makes me sad,
Yeah.
because it's like you're trying to do a good thing, but it's like a sad face at the same time. And then I love anything like with children, if there's like special needs or hospital needs. Like, I know the donation stream that I'm going to be doing is for the Connecticut Children's Medical Center. There's children there that all over Connecticut, they benefit from it, for the, like, cancer treatments or anything like, the kids that are stuck in bed, that they can't go out and play and have a normal life because they have, debilitating diseases. And
Yeah.
it's really
It's
heartbreaking,
it is, I agree. I
so
really wanted to go and like volunteer at hospital, but I really want to do hospice, but I'm a emotional person, so I really
no,
don't
you
think I can
can't.
handle it.
I'm sorry. I'm telling you, as your best friend, I will not allow that. Okay?
Yeah, I would cry for the rest of my life. So, but I really do want to, and it's a thought that counts, you know?
It is the thought that counts, but you can't. You can, okay? I'm never going to tell you can't do something, but I'm going to tell you it's going to hurt you a lot more.
It
And
is.
I
I'm
would
already
I would
emotional. Girl,
recommend that
please.
you recommend to like I recommend you to sign up to be a baby cuddler. Okay?
Oh my
There you
God, I want to
go.
do it.
You can sign up to be a baby cuddler, and it basically what you do is, like, there's children with addiction, when they're born because their, mom might have used drugs or whatever. And basically you just cuddle the babies and you make them feel comfortable and safe. And I love that. I
That
think
is so
I
sweet.
had the application for it and then I never filled it out and sent it in. It was a big application. Obviously they don't want
Well,
some crazy
yeah,
person going in there and cuddling with the babies and stealing them or something, but you
I
know,
might pretend like I want to steal them all, but I won't actually steal a
Chelsea's like,
baby,
I'm
I
gonna
swear.
take your cute little chicks home, and then you're
Oh
gonna be like,
my God,
ma'am,
I love fat babies. Don't even get me started.
Chelsea has baby fever like all the
I
time.
do.
But yeah, you can volunteer to be a baby cuddler. You can volunteer at, like, animal shelter. Get to
Yep,
play with.
I'm doing that too.
There you
Next year,
go.
I'm gonna do a whole bunch of volunteering.
I know, like, when I went to school to be a CNA, ultimately my goal was to work in a hospice, and then they were like, you have to be able to separate yourself. Like, you can't you can't go into a hospice and then get close to people and then when they pass away, because obviously that's the point of hospice, is to make them comfortable before they do pass away. And it's really hard because I know that I'm the type of person who I would get get very, like, I don't know, close to somebody because I like hearing
Attached, yeah.
people's stories. I like talking to them. And I connect with people. So I know that would break my heart and I know it would break your heart too. And I don't want to see your heart broken. But, If that's something that you think like sometime down the road you're mentally able to handle, then totally go for it. But I don't want to see like you sad, but I know it'll make, someone happy beforehand.
Yeah,
It's such
we'll
a
see.
hard choice to make there.
I'm still trying to convince myself I'll be able to be a vet, so let me do that first, and then maybe I could do hospice.
Tell us you can do anything you set your mind to. Remember that.
Yeah, I don't want to put an animal down.
All right, so we're gonna move on. Um, let's start with does it matter how someone saves your name in their phone?
What do
Okay.
you think?
I think that it really does matter how somebody saves your name in their phone. Like if it's your significant other or your best friend or something along the line of that. I don't know. Does it make a difference to you, Chels?
Um, I mean, like, I think it's cute. I don't think it's a necessity, but like a lot of the people who are really close to me, like you, Alex, Jenny, my mom, my sister, like you guys all have your own other, you have your name, but then you have like a pet name or nickname.
Or in Chelsea's case, bad words, but then she has to change it because her voicemail.
There was only one person, and I highly doubt they'll call me, so it's okay.
I don't know. What do you guys think in the chat? Does it matter how someone saves your name in their phone? And to me, I think it does. Like all my friends, like I'll have like Chelsea. Let me go down the list here. Meow, 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 meow. Don't mind my meowing. All right. Where's my phone book here? All right. So when I had iPhone, I had a lot more like different names and emojis, but
What's
I
my
got
name in your phone?
it's Chelsea with the heart faced eyes things and then a middle finger.
You're a hoe.
Okay. And then I have hubby saved with the heart faced eyes and a kiss, blowing a kiss face or whatever. And
Yeah.
then like I have some people's just regular names, but then I have their photos. All my employees, all my delivery drivers, I would have a little police siren next to their name, and then all the cookie store employees, they would all have a cookie next to their name. So I can kind of decipher. Do have a lot of
That is
people.
so cute. I love putting emojis next to
Thank
people's
you. It
names.
is cute. Let's see what else. So I had someone who was like the delivery driver, like top dog in the company. She came to my store, and I do communicate with her from time to time. We text each other, say hi. So she has a police siren and a little crown next to her. She's a cookie, like the delivery queen. Let's see. Let me go down the list here. One of my employees, they have a cookie and a knife. um,
Is that like the most injured employee?
no, 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 no. This the sassy one, so they have a knife. um, I mean, but I don't know. Like hubby, like I'll save his name as hubby, and here's where I'm gonna put him on blast. He has me in my phone as Melissa last name, and not actually last name, but it has my last name. I don't want to say my last name. I mean, some people know it, but I was
What?
really mad about this. I haven't
Stop.
really said anything about it. But I have him as hubby, heart face with heart shaped eyes, face blowing a kiss, and I only know that because that's what iPhone would tell me when you make you read it, and I was offended. Like I think I'm really like being ridiculous by being offended about that, but at the same time, I feel like it's kind of makes sense. Like, do I have a right to be offended, or am I being stupid and petty?
I don't know. That's a good question.
How does
I
Alex
mean,
have you saved in his
honestly,
phone?
how is Alex's? How is my name in Alex's
Mm-hmm.
phone? It was Chelsea until I threw a bitch fit. I was like,
Oh, okay. So it does matter.
I mean, it does, but at the same time, it really doesn't. Like,
It doesn't
I
define
thought it
your
was rude.
relationship. I
I thought it
understand
was
that.
rude that he wouldn't save. Like it's cute, but it's really not a necessity. We're just petty
Is
and
it just a girl thing? Like, I don't know, do you boys save your girls as pet names, or is it just their name? Like Listen, lady. Oh shit, Xbot. Listen, lady. It made it that way when we got this phone. I didn't want to mess with it. But that.
Lies.
But okay. But your name is exactly the same on my phone as it was on my iPhone, bot. So that's where the. I don't know. Is it a girl problem? Like that's what I need to know. Is this just a girl thing where we get mad about stuff like that?
It probably is.
Lady Foxfire said, sure. Jesse Darby, Xbox. Oh, I think you meant Xbot. You can't say what's up to me. I thought I was your boy. Yeah, Xbot. Xbot's just lurking. So he's not saying anything. He's just listening. He's waiting for the moment that I bring up his name so he can kick my ass. For some reason, it took your name from Facebook.
I mean, that kind of does make sense though, but you can still change it. Alex tried using that excuse too. I was like, boy, your name is not something cute in my phone with a cute picture, and you're not trying to have my name cute.
He's playing Dante's Inferno, listening, and now he's gonna be like, hey, you put me on blast. All right, so yeah, my Facebook does say my first and last name. And it used to say my first and then a middle name and then last name. But okay, still, you could change it to something adorable. Like Foxy says, I don't get mad, but I'm disappointed if someone has my basic bitch name. See, thank you. Right now, I'm the basic bitch, Xbot. You made me the basic bitch. This is not an excuse, just saying. So I don't know. I think that it for me, like, it's not a super huge deal. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I fucking hate you, you're the worst. No, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. We've been together for 6 years. I think I should be some cute pet name about this time. You know?
Yeah, I agree.
Once upon a time, he had me as something cute. I don't remember what it is.
Alex used to call me the cutest names ever. Now it's just, hey, Chelsea. Or my favorite, hey, Bay. Ooh.
I take it Chelsea doesn't like being called Bay. Bay.
No. Ugh.
It's basic.
Babe. Babe or nothing at all.
No. Okay, Xbot used to have me in his phone as wifey, and I'm not wifey anymore.
Oh.
Putting you on blast, Xbot. I used to be wifey, and now I'm just Melissa blah, blah, blah.
You should change it to Melissa blah, blah, blah.
Yo, shut up. Don't give him my ideas because he will do that. So, yeah, I think that it's not like a make or break situation, but I guess I felt a little bit hurt when I saw that. And I think I mentioned it to him, and it still says Melissa blah, blah, blah. He says, the last time I tried to change your name was on the iPhone. I tried to change it and screwed everything up. I had to get off Facebook, and I haven't changed it since. You know what? Okay, I'll take that excuse, bot. Thank you. So yeah, guys, make sure you treat your girl special and give her a pet name in your phone because it matters.
Even if it just has like a heart, the the heart googly eyes, something.
Yeah, like it's so easy to edit. Like I can edit it for you, but I don't want to do that. Like that's just me being like controlling at that point. Like, you know what? My name is gonna be Wifey in Hearts. All you had to do is ask. No, I don't, though. It's the thing is, you have to know. You should know how I am. And I did mention this to you, but you weren't listening. No. All right, so I don't know. I know that was one of our topics, and I've been dying to talk about it because I think that it's slightly important. All right, so we're gonna move on to our last topic, and that is child relationships at a young age. Now, the reason for this is because recently my son came home. He's like, "Mommy, you're gonna kill me. Don't kill me. Promise me you won't be mad." Xbox says, probably had my nose in my phone. Shut up. So he was like, "Mommy, promise me you won't be mad." I'm like, "I'm not gonna promise I won't be mad." And he was like, "Mom, I have a girlfriend and I don't really know how to approach this." He's 11 years old. To me, he's just a baby, you know? So I tried, I think I talked about this a couple weeks ago. I tried to be, considerate of his emotions and feelings, and let him know, because like I said in the past, I don't want to lose his trust. So it's really important for me that my kids are able to talk to me. Like, I want the relationship that's, like my parents didn't have a good relationship with me, and I couldn't talk to them about anything. I don't want my kids to do that. I want my kids to tell me things. I want them to come to me and say, "Hey mom, this happened today." So
Yeah.
now yesterday I get a phone call from the school principal, and he's like,
Um,
"Mrs. Seth's mom." And I'm like, "Yes." And he's like, "Hi, this is Mr. Chickarini." And I'm like, "Hi, why are you calling me?" So, like, my heart automatically was like, "Oh shit." So yeah, the principal calls and he is like, "Well, there was a situation today where someone dared Zeph to kiss a girl, and he did it, and then one of the other people said that, they found it distasteful, so they threatened to call the cops." And then look at the chat.
what?
So the little girl threatened to call the cops verbally, and my son, he says to me, "Well, I was just trying to make her feel better, but I accidentally said, 'Well, you're just jealous.'" And I'm like, "Well, that's not an accident." So I guess, I don't know, one, two, skip a few. He sends her an email from the school account. So I don't even know why these kids have emails in school. Like, I didn't even know about this. And
That's weird.
yeah, right. That's schools these days, Chelsea. So he sends her an email and he says, "You're gonna pay," with a bunch of mean emojis. So automatically, they're like, this kid's threatening her.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I don't know. So I had a nice long talk with him. And then he was crying and he's like, "Maybe I should just break up with her." And I'm like, "No, don't do that. You don't need that drama." And I'm just like, what the hell? Like, I don't even know how to handle this. Is this okay? Like, I need opinions and help, like, cuz I'm lost. I'm lost. What do you
Um,
think?
Truthfully, I don't have any kids, so I really don't have any advice for you.
Mm.
That's horrible.
But it
Um,
on the aspect of, like, obviously you don't have kids, but you have nephews and nieces, right? Like, what do you think
well,
about,
I mean,
like,
I definitely just found out my friggin' 7-year-old nephew's dating. He
what?
has a girlfriend. Yeah, he has a
Okay.
girlfriend, and he invited her over to his house and introduced him to his mom and said that they were gonna get married.
Mm.
Told him he was nuts. He's not gonna marry her. The freak. Like, you are too little.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, how do you even approach this is beyond me. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I love my son. I want him
Unfortunately,
to.
you're not gonna approach him. It's just gonna be him coming to you saying that he has a girlfriend. That's just
Oh,
how it works.
look, hubby says, "I think the kids are picking on stuff. I don't think he really has a girlfriend." I don't know, but these kids are so young. Like, they don't need to have relationships.
They
I
don't.
don't
They
feel
need to
like.
concentrate on school.
Yeah, but okay, when you were that age, Chels, when you were in fifth, I wasn't okay. My first crush, I was in third grade, and I'll remember that. I don't know why. I do. Um, and then I think my next crush was in maybe seventh grade, and I liked the boy,
But
but
when did you start dating?
gosh, not till I was a teenager. And
Exactly. It
I had
used
a
to be
very
just
sheltered
crushes.
childhood, though, and it's 2018 now. It's so different than when we grew up, or I grew up. I don't know about you. I'm old, so.
I mean, I didn't start dating until I was 16. I was scared my mom was gonna kick my ass. So,
Yeah,
nope.
exactly. Because parents actually did that once upon a time, but I don't want to be that parent. Xbot said these kids are learning from the grown-ups around them, though. They're not great role models, and that is
I agree.
that is really shitty, but it's true.
Your first
Xbot,
girlfriend was in daycare? What?
you a hoe. That is all we
My
have to
first
say.
crush was in like probably daycare, but he was my crush from literally the first day we met all the way up until 5th grade.
Okay, how do you
I
know
was
if
a
that's your crush?
faithful
Maybe you were just
crusher.
really fond of him. You know? I
He
don't
was
know.
cute from what I remember.
From what I remember. But yeah, like, all right, like, as a child, you're 11 years old and you like somebody, right? One time he was already crushed because his crush uh broke his heart, because she didn't like him, but he told her that he liked her. And it's like, you guys are in fifth grade. I want to be like, hey, you know what? You have your whole life to worry about that. Fucking focus on school, right? But I can't say that, because I mean, I tell him in a nice roundabout way without being mean at all.
Yeah, without being,
Like, because I don't
yeah.
want him to not want to tell me things. So I'm like, well, you're going to get older and you're going to go through so many experiences in life, but it's like you can't take a girl out on a date. You can't pick her up for a date. You can't buy her even a bag of popcorn, you know? What how are you going to have a girlfriend? You can't. I mean, you can say that, but it's like you can't really, like, they're not even allowed to kiss on the cheek in school. Like, I thought that was okay. I mean, I don't think that's a big deal. You're friends, Like, I don't
Yeah.
know. So, Hubby says the boys pick on Seth and put him in bad situations for their amusement. And it really sucks because he's a very emotional kid. He has ADHD and it's rough, because just a year ago we were dealing with a situation with him, and that's why he sees a therapist and stuff. And it's like I don't even know how to like approach these situations. I feel like I wasn't like aware that this stuff would happen, even though I should have thought like maybe 20 years in the future before like I had kids. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when I was a kid I was like, I'm never having kids. They're dumb, because I had pain in the ass brothers and sisters. And then, I have kids today and I love my kids, but man, it is not easy. Everyone says
No,
as they
it's
get
not.
older, they get easier, Chels. They lied to
No,
me.
they don't. I know.
And it's like,
My nephews lived with me for like the first 4 years of the oldest one's life,
mm,
and like it wasn't easy then. And now watching them be older is definitely, they're a pain in my butt.
mm.
I love them and they're so lucky. They're so damn cute. But gosh, I just want to like
Just
sometimes.
want to be like, what the fuck were you
I just want to
thinking?
hug them so tightly, like
Squeeze him to
their head
hugging
just
death.
pops. Like,
You sound like
obviously it returns
Psycho.
back, but like it just pops real quick.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just such a confusing situation because, like, Xbox, like, tell me about it. Like, it does not get easier at all. Like,
No.
I don't know. I thought having boys was going to be easy. And then, it's like kids these days, they're so emotional. And I know that middle school and high school is the worst, I think. No, middle school is worse
Oh,
though.
yeah.
You know, it was
I
a
don't
hard
know. They're all
time.
kind of shitty.
Yeah, and it's like once you make it through there, like it's freedom, and then you learn to kind of laugh at your mistakes and you let things go. But when you're in school, like your image is everything. So
Yeah.
that's kid problems, but
It really sucks that your image is everything.
mm-hmm.
Like, kids need to understand it is, your image really is not everything until you are working and you have graduated from school, or like you're just doing something other than working at, no offense to anybody, but like McDonald's or Burger King or DeBella's. Like,
It's
there's so
rude.
much more to
Or
life than that.
cookie store till 3 in the morning.
Mel,
There
let's
is.
go to hotel. Let's learn how to run our own hotel.
All right, Xbot. Me and Chelsea are gonna learn how to run our own hotel, and then we're gonna buy a hotel, and then we're gonna run it into the ground. But we can live
Probably,
there.
but at least we tried.
Yeah, yeah. What are we gonna run our own hotel?
Yeah, we're gonna try.
Z Black Rider said my son was a terror, but my daughter turned out near perfect. Got lucky with. Yeah, you did. I'm so
I want a
jealous.
girl so badly.
Do you? Do you
I
know?
do.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I think that I'm too much of a tomboy to want a daughter. Like, I still wanted one. I mean, I'm over the like the baby craze phase, except for when I hold a baby. Then I'm like, oh my gosh, I want him or her, but I don't want a daughter anymore because they're gonna grow up and they're gonna be 11, and then they're gonna be like, "Mommy, I have a boyfriend." And I'm like, "No, you don't. Okay, you don't have a boyfriend. You'll never have a boyfriend. Cut that shit right now. I'll snap." You know? Um,
Yeah, Alex doesn't want a girl, but I for sure do.
yeah,
He said
yeah.
he will kill everybody. I'm like, no, you won't. Shut up, liar.
Yes, he will. That's what dads do. Don't mess with my daughter. Um, Xbot said you two can partner with Sweet Anita and call a hotel. Hotel cunt. I got 10 cunts. Chelsea, you gotta check out the Sweet Anita chick. She's hilarious. She does have Tourette's. I felt bad for watching her at first and laughing, but then Expo was like, "Well, she said in the beginning of the video that it was okay," So she is hilarious.
I
But
guess that's all that matters, right?
I'll fist fuck your friends. I'm like, oh my god, she just really said that. But yeah, I don't know. Xbot, you're making me go off topic here. But anyways, that's basically all we got for you guys today. We're done venting. Boyfriends had always had to meet me for a chat. Z Black Rider, that's how you do it. The boyfriends have to meet you for a chat. You know what? Let me add one more thing to this child relationship shit. Child relationships. My son's therapist said that he's at the age where he should be going over friends' houses and going out to like places with them. Like I take him to the movies or something. And I'm like, no, like I mentally can't handle that. Like I can't even imagine my kid going over somebody else's house. Like they can't behave at home. Why am I gonna let them go over somebody else's house, Chelsea?
I don't know. Maybe to learn manners. Maybe that's like how you're supposed to expect them to learn how to socialize if you don't let them socialize.
Chelsea, don't give me that bullshit. That's exactly what she said to me. Why don't you go be a therapist now? No. Like,
I
okay,
have a
yeah.
lot of dreams, and being a child therapist is one of them. But guys, I can't do all three. So
Yes, you can. You can do anything you set your mind to. But yeah, like it'd be really rough to let my kids go play over somebody else's house. Like I don't let them play outside because the landlord here, she's like lives next door, so she's really annoying. And she'll be like, nobody can be in the yard. And the kids
what?
in the neighborhood are not necessarily like
Do you have a
wonderful
school near you?
kids, huh?
Do you have a school near you?
Not in walking distance that I can say, go play, be home before the sun goes down.
Mm. Well,
So,
maybe when you have a day off, you can bring them to the park.
yeah, it's cold out. We'll talk about it when it's warm again. Jesse Darby says 9 times out of 10 we might have bad for our parents, behave bad for our parents at home, but then we go over another person's house and act good because I know I did. I remember.
It's embarrassing if you don't.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just too overprotective of my babies because they're 11 and they're still babies in my mind.
I
Maybe
mean, that's really understandable with how crazy our world is.
it
So,
is. I think like I felt
yeah.
like I was totally making sense. I'm like, no, 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 they're not going over anybody's house. If something happens to my kid, I don't know what would happen to me or anybody else. Like I would probably freaking snap.
Yeah.
As it is, I had a hard time letting them go with their dads, and then the one who has a girlfriend now, he broke his arm, and I was just like so angry inside. But it happens, they're boys, they're gonna get hurt. So it's like if you can't even trust that they're okay with their dad, then how are you supposed to like, how are you
Yeah, I
supposed to trust them
agree.
over anybody's house or anywhere or anything? I just rather them be sheltered and be like me, like just sheltered. And I think that's something I have to get over, though. But
Yeah,
anyways,
you
guys,
are for sure gonna have to get over it. But
no, I won't. They'll stay here until they're 34 years old.
I
Uh,
highly doubt you want that. So,
nah, no, I don't. I don't. I mean, I'll say, yeah, they can, but I mean, I'm gonna go live my life once, they're old enough to do their own thing. They're welcome to live at home, absolutely, but they'll be getting jobs, going to school and stuff. But
paying
yeah,
bills.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We greatly appreciate it. You can find Chelsey on Twitter. I don't know what your Twitter handle is. Why don't you let
At
them know?
Chelsea EV. Woo!
Ooh, I think it's linked in the description below. She is my
Probably.
bestie. She's kind of cool. She plays video games and stuff.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. And then you guys know where you can find me. Obviously, you've already done that here on YouTube, Mixer, and or Twitter. Twitter's Girls Can Game 22. That is also in the description below. Thank you guys, and we will see you next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Oof.
But I'm never alone. On a road to wherever I want. And you see, I go with the wind. The places I've been, I keep them within. Holding on to a feeling so strong.
Bye.